this is how we felt. How's it feel? How's it feel to be stuck with a geriatric brain-addled dementia don? Oh, now you try justifying your octogenarian candidate forgetting everything and slurring on stage. This was an incredibly good debate from Kamala Harris, and I don't think that I could have imagined her doing much better, in my personal opinion, specifically when it comes to answering, specifically when it comes to hitting back against Trump's talking points that we've been hearing for a while, like Afghanistan and the border and inflation. She's saying things that like I've said here, right? Like getting away from this notion that Donald Trump was good on the economy, like him spending $8 trillion in his administration on nothing, and pretending like that had nothing to do with the inflation that we see today. Specifically, sinking bills. It was an ass bill, and it shouldn't have been passed because it gave Republicans everything that they wanted without the pathway to citizenship. It didn't even mention Dreamers. We just completely forget that Dreamers exist these days, right? Dreamers are now America's Palestinians. You ever think about that? But the talking points be talking. It's really good. The spins are really good. I think a lot of people are going to talk about how she didn't answer some questions, because she did not answer every question. She absolutely didn't. She politicianed her way through a decent amount of those questions, especially the one that I think people are going to bring up is the are Americans better now under 3.5 years, since Trump has been out of the White House and you guys have been in office. She didn't answer that question. I feel like she could have easily answered that question when it comes to we were able to bring America after Donald Trump's failed leadership. We were able to bring America out of one of the worst pandemics the world has ever seen. And there's still more work to be done. But I think honestly, when America's future isn't dictated by this crazy man, we are all as a nation better off than we were under Donald Trump's leadership. If I'm just going to be honest with you, I feel like she could say something like that, but then that could get into some litigation. So I can understand why she didn't. I'm just telling you that I can see why people are going to say she didn't answer some questions, because she absolutely didn't. She absolutely did not. And on immigration, I think she did all right. Her bringing up the fact that she did prosecute gang members and everything, bring up fentanyl. He didn't bring up fentanyl at all, or drugs coming across the border. Now it's incredibly crazy because Donald Trump's hits on the border used to be about it used to be a whole lot about more crime that you could see, drugs. Even they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime. Now his Fox News rotted brain. It's like when you take a microphone, you put it up to a speaker, you get that, that sort of reverb. That's what happened, in the shakes have smoothed out Donald Trump's brain to the point where he no longer can think clearly. He's been consumed by his own conspiracy theories, and he can't even do they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists. Now it's Hannibal Lecter. He'll eat you right after he eats your cat. And then he'll turn black and eat your cat. And I just can't see that resonating with people nearly as much as it used to back when he was running against Hillary. It just doesn't work like that. And I wish she would have said that every single year during his presidency, illegal immigration went up, which is true, actually. Even though he said he was the anti-illegal immigration people, person, he failed in that regard. Every single year, illegal immigration went up under his watch. And now, obviously, it wasn't as bad, but I mean, you can bring that stuff up, and he got baited so horribly. He got baited so badly. The hooks. Can you imagine being in Trump HQ, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is like coughing up worms, and Tulsi Gabbard is throwing darts at a dartboard with the like gay pride flag on it. And his like and everybody there is just seething. Like, no, Trump, we told you not to bite. Don't bite. No. Stop. Oh, she started dangling the hooks, and he's a big mouth fish, and he bit every single time. He bit every time. He kept talking like he was running against Joe Biden. She hit him with the, oh, you're running against me, not Biden. You might be forgetting, old man. Oh my gosh. Oh, bringing up the Central Park 5. They're being investigated for not renting out to black people. Oh, talk about black jobs. He can't even give black people homes. Yo, dude, bringing the Taliban into Camp David. It was just Black Flash. Black Flash. Oh. At that moment, Kamala Harris reached 110% of her potential. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. It was back-to-back hits. It was back-to-back hits. She was about to break the Black Flash world record. She got in the zone. It was insane. It was wild. She really did well in this. This couldn't have been, I'm going to be honest with you, except for being evil when it comes to Palestinians and not laying out a better course when it comes to that. Like, at least talking about it better when it comes to the importance of a two-state solution. Like, I don't really think this could have gone better for her. I really don't think that there's much more that I could have said that she should have done that she didn't do. Besides bringing up the fact that he was best friends with Epstein. Like, God, chat. I had a little pit in my stomach today, honestly. I was like, man, here comes the debate. I was like counting down the time earlier today. I was like, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I hope she does well, but God. Oh man, the hits just kept on coming. Tulsi, the fact that I knew that it was done. I knew that it was done when I saw those conservatives spinning on my alt, already trying to spin how bad this was for Trump on my alt. That's how I knew that he was cooked. The fact that he started rambling about, oh man, people are going to remember the fact that he started rambling about the migrants eating cats. Migrants eating cats in Springfield, Ohio. That's good. Flame broiled. She's tossing and stirring. She cooked him up. She buttered his ass and cooked him up. Sauteed. Perfect. Wow. And the conservatives, they're spinning so hard right now. They're like this is the name of the moderator. The moderator carrying Kamala Harris. They keep posting like it's Donald Trump in a 1v3. The moderators fighting Donald Trump. I'm so shocked that Kamala's entire strategy here is to appeal to women and emotion. Fuck women. God damn it, I hate women. Oh, if you love women, hit the like button on the stream right now. If you're a woman enjoyer, if you're a woman respecter, hit the like. If you're a woman yourself, hit the like button on the stream right now. Show us how much you appreciate women. I'm dating a woman right now, so if you don't like the stream, she'll be sad. You ever think about that? I can't believe Kamala Harris's strategy is just appealing to fucking femoids and emotion. She clearly knows every question and is well rehearsed in making every answer emotional. Oh my gosh. Not talking in weirdo political jargon and instead painting pictures about real life situations that actual Americans are in. And instead of talking about Hannibal Lecter will eat your cat. He'll eat you. They're bringing their asses over here and they'll eat your cat. They're hungry for our welfare and your cat. They'll eat our ducks. Our ducks. Ooh, it's Venezuela times 10. The blacks. Oh. Jar Jerk, thanks for the 5. I appreciate you. Women likers mentioned Pog. I am one. Oh no! How dare she know the answers and be able to respond to them in a way that people react well to? Why is everything in politics so unbelievably fake and gay? Yeah, it's over for you guys. It's over. Mike Cernovich too. If you like Harris, tonight was good for you. Is that how you're going to spin the fact that how dementia dawn, that rotting orange, fumbled, spat, and slurred, and his brain blew up on stage when asked a simple question about after 9 years of running against Obamacare, do you finally have a plan for once in your entire life? And bro said, I have a concept of a plan. Dude, it's over. It's over. Hello, Voosh Raiders. Hello, Raiders. How are you doing? Yo, Raiders, hit the like button. If you hit the like button if you think that Kamala Harris obliterated this guy, man. Wow. Mike Cernovich too. Behind the lines, she's nervous about Pennsylvania. Fracking especially. Internal polling must be awful. What about Donald Trump randomly truthing in the middle of the night? My administration will be the best administration for women. They're not telling him. That's not them telling him that he's getting absolutely obliterated on the woman vote. Because if you take a look at the crosstabs, actually, Kamala Harris, compared to the 2020 exit polls, Kamala Harris, despite all the yap that you've heard, Kamala Harris is actually performing better than 2020 exit polls with men, and better with college non-white voters, and better with women as well. So men have moved to the left, women have moved to the left. Donald Trump's own base has even moved a little bit to the left. Like, yo, dude. Trump's campaign literally gave up campaigning in most every swing state except for Pennsylvania and Georgia and North Carolina. For some people who haven't seen, who don't know Donald Trump's game at the moment, let me pull up 270 to win for you, okay?
Based and red pilled?
Very based and very red pilled. Wait, thank you so much. Get friggin' slugged. I'm slugged right now. OMG, I'm so slugged. Let me pull up 270 to win for you. Don't mind this, okay? Where's the reset? Okay. Don't look at that. I was listen. A boy can dream, can he? Anyways, don't look at that. I want to take a look here at I'm just gonna be using safe here. All right. I'm just gonna be using safe here. So let's take a look at something, okay? So let's talk about Kamala Harris's plan at the moment, right? It's a normal Democrat plan, right? Nevada, the Rust Belt, she wins. Technically, she doesn't even need Nevada, honestly. The Rust Belt, and she wins. Carry every single state that she's already planning on winning by plus 5 points, plus the Rust Belt, and she wins. That's it. End of story, okay? Trump, at the moment, Jazor, thank you so much for the 3. I appreciate you. Favorite emote out for Jazor. For the 3 gifted. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for helping others join the frenzy. being so incredibly pog. I appreciate you. Thank you. So that's her plan, right? 270, she wins. Easy. By the hair of her chinny chin chin, but she wins. And so Donald Trump thinks that he can lose Arizona. My bad. Oh, my bad. Oh, give me bink. Okay. So let me leave this, okay? So that's Kamala Harris's plan at the moment. And obviously she would like to sweep like this. This is, I think, the best case scenario for Kamala Harris at the moment. And probably ever, if we're gonna be real with ourselves here. But the likelihood of that happening, I think, is low. But I don't know, maybe after this debate, maybe it's better than I thought. Here, let me do this. And Maine's, what is it? Is Maine at large? But it's one of these bullshit ones. It's one of these little bitches down here. Okay. Omaha as well. Okay. And so if we take a look at this map really quick, what's Donald Trump's plan? Okay. Let me show you. Bing, bing, bong. That's it. This is the plan. The plan is to only run up the gamut in Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania, and he wins. And he won't need any other state. As long as he gets these 3 states, he wins. And his fundraising and his campaigning and his ad buys prove this, right? So let me see if I can Let me see if I can pull this back. Isn't he ahead in Arizona? He is. I'm just telling you his plan at the moment. His plan is to his plan is to run up the numbers in the biggest 3 battleground states, and kind of forget about everything else, because technically he can lose. All right, he can lose everything else. He can lose Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin, and Michigan. He can lose all of them, every single last one of them, and it wouldn't matter. He can lose Omaha, Nebraska. He could lose the entirety. He can't lose the entirety of Maine, but he can lose a lot on this map and still win. And so that's what he's doing right now. Okay, if you wonder where he's going, why he's not doing so much, why his campaign isn't spending so much in these other states, the reason is because he doesn't technically need to. In my personal opinion, what I think is happening is that they used to be able to see a pathway through, this is where they thought the pathway was for them, okay? This is what they were looking at. New Hampshire as well. They were looking at taking Virginia. They were looking at New Jersey as well, and Minnesota. This is what Donald Trump was looking at. This is what he thought that he could get. And he wasn't wrong. He was not wrong, okay? He was not wrong. Remember, Hillary Clinton only won Virginia by 3 points. And Joe Biden was doing far worse than Hillary Clinton. Far worse than Hillary Clinton. And so now that the map has blown wide open, he's thinking to himself, man, what the hell am I going to do against Kamala Harris, right? Like, what is going to happen? And so his team decided to abandon it all. He is the man who left it all behind and focus on only what he needs to win. And this kind of proves it. The campaign spending. I was looking for this. I finally found it. The campaign spending. And we're just going to look at Trump's team, okay? $70 million in Pennsylvania. $38 million in Georgia. And you know, right after that, the states. Now, he's not spending money in North Carolina like he should, because what we saw earlier today, if you were paying attention, is that North Carolina, can I, RCP, I know they're going to start picking up the spending in North Carolina, because things are not looking too good for him anymore. Because the fact that he's not spending basically anything in North Carolina, $2 million only in ad buys and these are reservations for the rest of the campaign. These are he's spending $2.8 million for the next 2.5 months. That's it. Well, that's the reservations at the moment. Obviously, this could increase, but at the time that this was seen, this is all they were doing. And The fact that he's giving up on North Carolina is not good because Kamala Harris is nipping at his heels. 2 polls dropped, Survey USA and Quinnipiac. Quinnipiac is ass, but Survey USA is good. Harris +3, almost hitting 50%. Him not spending a single dime in North Carolina could come back to bite him. I'm not saying that it's going to flip, but what I'm telling you is that he only won North Carolina by a single percentage point in 2020, and it's ripe for the flipping. Sorry. Ostatine, thank you so much for the tier 2 on the site. Join the frenzy, being so incredibly pog. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the tier 2. I was worried going into tonight, but she absolutely bodied him. I think she got some really good bodies. I can't lie. I think she really, really like just bashed him upside the head. Taylor Swift just endorsed Kamala. Oh, she saw the debate and she was like, I'm hopping in. Oh, the Swifties. Oh, the Swifties are here. She lost a little bit of clout after going to a football game with a rape apologist. But outside of the whole like hanging out with a rape apologist thing, Taylor Swift's got some pull. Like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. This is Taylor Swift. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do research on the issues at hand and the stances of these candidates. Stances that these candidates take on issues that matter to you most. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for the country. Recently, I was made aware that AI of me falsely endorsing Donald Trump's presidential run was posted on this site. It really conjured up my fears about AI and the dangers of spreading misinformation. It brought me to the conclusion that I need to be very transparent about my actual plans for this election as a voter. The simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. I'll be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she fights for the rights and causes I believe in. So I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she is steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we were led by calm and not chaos. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of Tim. She's a Walls head. She's going balls to the walls. Really? She was really a Walls head. Taylor Swift saw Shapiro and she was like, dump him. Wow. Can't believe she's anti-Semitic. Who's been standing up for LGBTQ plus rights, IVF, and a woman's right to her own body for decades. I've done my research. I've made my choice. Your research is all yours to do, and the choice is yours to make. I also want to say, especially for first time voters, remember that in order to vote, you have to be registered. I also find it's much easier to vote early. I'll link. Oh, does she endorse Kamala Harris to the Swifties? Oh, she told them how to vote. Oh, she told them how to register. Oh no. Oh, she pumped up both Walz and Harris. Oh no. Remember earlier in the year how conservatives were coping by the fact that over the fact that Taylor Swift could hop into the race and turn things around by getting young women more activated. Already before Taylor Swift hopped into the race, young women's, like 18 to 29, young women's voter registration went through the roof. Now that T-Squiggle is on board too, sheesh, this could go crazy. This could go crazy for the people who weren't paying attention, because people don't want to pay attention to Donald Trump anymore. They hate that guy. But wow, she did such a good job. People are going to now watch this debate specifically for oh Man, dude, and the remember how we talked about if we talk about how Donald Trump was so crazy during the debate, Kamala Harris wins. If we're talking about Donald Trump, she wins. If we're talking about Harris, she loses. Now, obviously, there are some exceptions to that. Obviously, if people are talking about how good Harris did, then obviously that's good for Harris. But wow, she just endorsed. She just endorsed Kamala. Can you imagine if they're on tour or something? That go crazy. That go so crazy. That'd be wild. Um, yeah, yeah. Bad night to be a conservative. Bad night to be a chud. Oh, chuds are falling. Look at her signature at the end, huh? Chuds are falling. With love and hope. Taylor Swift, childless cat lady. Oh, I didn't even look at that. You're so right. Oh, they're cooked. Oh, they're cooked. Earlier in the year, conservatives were like, well, Kamala Harris, my bad. Well, Joe Biden has Taylor Swift. We have cat turd. We have our shitty, like our shitty, only appeals to shitty men, conservative weirdos on Twitter, while the Democrats have normal people and the normal people who and the normal people who normal people watch and enjoy.
Based and red pilled.
That is a childless cat lady. Bear, thank you so much for becoming a member as well. Thank you so much for that. Butterfly Killer, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the love. Thank you. But yeah, to finish this up, if Kamala Harris gets anything here, she wins. And the sad part about it for Trump is that she doesn't even need Nevada. She doesn't even need Nevada. She doesn't even need to take Nevada for that, honestly. So the race is very treacherous. Shane Soda? Yeah, my bad, sorry. The race is I knew I was forgetting something, I just couldn't see it. The race is very treacherous. Here, now I can show you how the fact that she doesn't need Arizona or Nevada. I was like, this math ain't mathin'. I didn't want to say anything because I want to just continue my thought, but I was like that. I don't think it was right. But yeah, she doesn't need Nevada or Arizona. She doesn't need Georgia or North Carolina. She needs one of the big three, and she's closest to taking Pennsylvania, and she wins. But obviously, if she does this, if she runs the map on him, if she trounces him, oh my lord, oh, people are talking about Trump's neckussy. Oh, his little gizzard. Oh, they're talking about the grandpa gizzard. Oh, people, it's crazy how how old boy needs to tuck his neck in. He needs to tuck his neck into his shirt. Oh man. I'm glad people are talking about the neckussy. Chad, he's cooked. Oh no, my man's melting on stage. He's melted on stage. But yeah, that's what's going on at the moment. And I want to bring some more data up to you, because I feel like a lot of people have been hit with some bad news. And I want to show you that it's really not as bad as some people may be telling you that it is. There's some really good news for Kamala Harris in these recent numbers, even the numbers that seem not as good for her recently, like the New York Times Siena poll, which is still bad, right? It's not great. But her not losing ground that's much better. And that poll also did show her doing better on some things. So I want to show you this as well. It was put together by Adam Carson. Great. If you want to see some stuff about polling data going on in this election for the rest of the election cycle, follow this guy. He does great work. But he put together this list here, and it's really, really interesting. So some people haven't seen this, but take a look at this, right? So this is before Biden dropped out. This is after Biden dropped out and before the DNC. This is after Biden dropped out, before after the DNC and before the debate, right? And so if we take a look at this, okay, the total before Biden dropped out was the national environment was Trump plus 1.8. After he dropped out, it went to Harris plus 2.3. And after the DNC, it went to 3.1. She just keeps making gains and moving further away from Trump. Even now with, and this includes that New York Times Siena poll, that new one, right? With men, before Biden dropped out, it was Trump plus 11, but then it moved down to Trump plus 10. And now it's Trump plus 7. Remember how everybody was talking about Donald Trump's game in this election is to run up the numbers with men, is to get men to come up and vote for him. And it's working to some degree when it comes to at least the vibes of the situation. He's going on to those shitty comedian podcasts in like the Rogan sphere, but not on Rogan himself. He's talking to like Aiden Ross. You think he's talking to Aiden Ross for like the median voter? No, he's talking to Aiden Ross for like the shitty gamer right-wing Joe Rogan watching like NBA 2K playing like suburban wannabe black white boy. A wigger, some may say. Right? He's copping for the wigger vote. But he's on there to hopefully run up the numbers with men. And all of those, in everything that we've seen, and all of his operatives have been telling us that this is what he's been trying to do. Okay, my bad. Wigga vote. That's true. The ER is that's their word. My bad. I'm sorry. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excusez-moi. But it's not working. It's only Trump plus 7.3. It's coming back down to earth, and it's really starting to not look as good for him. And this is some of the reason for why. Before Biden dropped out, it was Harris plus 6.9 with women, and it's gone up to 11. It was at 13, but it's been hovering up and down, right? With white, she's improved with white voters. She's improved with the black voters. And remember back in 2020, some people forget, back in 2020, at this point in time of the race, there were still polls with Biden and Harris where Biden was only taking 60, 70, 80% of the black vote. And it was showing that Trump was taking like 20, 15, 13. Some of you remember how conservatives kept talking about this is the time when blacks will leave the plantation and come over to our prettier, cooler plantation. That's even more privately owned. They'll come working for our plantation. It's great. I promise you, it's going to be fantastic. But it turned out that Biden and Harris won the black vote by the amount that we normally see Democrats taking, the high 80s, low 90s. The Hispanic vote has come back. The 18 to 29 vote has come back, 9-point shift, plus 65 as well, 4-point shift. A Democrat leaners as well, almost a 10-point shift in her direction. Independents as well, an 8-point shift in her direction. She's lost Republican leaners. It is by about a point. Biden 2020 voters have come home almost as much as Biden 2020 voters have come home, 7-point improvement, closing in on Trump's numbers, running with about parity with Trump numbers there. And the suburban vote, the all important suburban vote with so many childless cat ladies, went from Trump plus 6 to an almost 10-point shift of Harris plus 8.8. Harris has made some great improvements on on Donald Trump and has incredibly changed. When people say the race has changed, this is what they mean about it. This is what they mean when they say the race has changed. This is the map of just the margins, okay, of how things have changed. This is what people mean when they say the race has changed, okay? And this debate isn't going to move this in Donald Trump's direction. No matter what Piers Morgan and the other conservative weirdos believed, Trump got crushed. He got squished like a bug. And oh dude, I'm really excited to see what some of these polls look like after this. Yeah, this is going crazy. Oh no, there's some of the conservative poll nerds have been sent reeling. They've been sent reeling because of this. Not once did Trump tell the American public during a layup that Harris was in the lie about Biden's mental state of mind. Oh no, he forgot his own talking points mid-debate. Yo, dude. Oh, this is how we felt. This is how we felt when Biden fumbled that abortion question. How's it feel? How's it feel to be stuck with a geriatric brain-addled dementia don? How's it feel? It doesn't feel too good now, does it? Oh, now you try justifying your octogenarian candidate for getting everything and slurring on stage. Oh, the day ain't feel too good now, does it? Go ahead, little boy. Spin, run those little legs. Spin. Go ahead, go run interference for him. He needs it. Oh, Grandpa needs it. Go ahead. Oh, scurry along, little boy. Scurry along. Oh no. The pile-on against Trump is so bad. And this will totally backfire. Everybody will see that they're so mean to Donald Trump. The American people hate it when they're mean to Donald Trump. Nobody wants to see anybody mean to Donald Trump. They love Donald Trump. He's America's victim. He took a bullet for us. 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 Oh, dude, you forgot. Oh, he didn't even bring up the shooting, really. Oh, he didn't even mention. Oh, Corey Compatore, he forgot his fucking name. He already forgot his name. He didn't bring it up. He didn't bring up the volunteer fireman who lost his life in that terrible shooting. He can't even hit his own talking points right anymore. He brought up himself. He forgot about the guys who got shot. Oh, it's over, dude. No, you hope it will backfire. They're coming to the realization. Gosh. Our geriatric candidate, they can't hold up against the Cocomentum. Kamlamentum. Just when they said the honeymoon was over, bring that shit right back. Oh, bring it right. Jackpot. Bring it right back. Oh, they tried to take the Kamlamentum. They tried to take away the honeymoon. Bring the honeymoon right back. Oh, we live in the land of milk and honey. Coconut milk and honey now. Sheesh. Put it on. Oh, it feels so good on my skin. It's moisturizing. It's moisturizing. Who fucking cares? Trump is doing fine. Stop being a sissy. It's so true. So true. See, he did fine. He's doing fine. He's totally gonna. You don't even have to vote. You don't even have to vote. He's totally gonna win. He's gonna crush. He's crushing them already. Honestly, he didn't even need to show up. Puffle Cake, thanks so much for the tier 3 subscription. Always glad to be back, and I'm incredibly happy to have you. It's been so nice to see you all again. I'm glad to be back to streaming. I love you all. Very parasocially, just so you know. I love you all in an incredibly parasocial way. Rich, tonight you sound like the anti-Trump trolls. No, you're wrong. Everybody that I know said that Donald Trump epically owned Kamala Harris. He epically owned her. Owned. It's already backfiring. I usually agree with you, but you're dead wrong with this. She looks really bad. She looks really bad. Really bad. Independent voters are gonna come away thinking she's a bitch. Okay, yeah. This is this is why you lose. Okay, this is why women don't want to. This is why women don't like you. This is why women don't like you. Childless cat ladies, Kamala's a bitch. Yeah, you're done. You're done, buddy. I hope the Aiden Ross voters can carry you. I hope their weed-addled minds. I hope while they're drugged out, barefoot, sitting in their room with dishes that haven't seen the sink in a year, remember to come out to vote for Donald Trump because they remember that really cool stream that Aiden Ross did with Trump where he gifted him a Cybertruck and then took it back. Oh, I hope they come out to vote for the boy. I hope so for you, for your sake, buddy. You underestimate the reaction to her demand. You underestimate how much we fucking hate women. America just got reminded or learned how incredibly unlikable she is. Everyone already knows Trump and have decided that a long time ago. Yeah, but like you can hate him more. You ever think about that? There are days where my hate for Donald Trump grows stronger. Yes, I hate him, but I could always the deep pits of hatred I have for that man could always get deeper. And you know what? That pit, that smoldering pit, okay, that brings me life because I'm the Eshin one, can drive a lot of people to, instead of just voting for, you can take them to maybe volunteering or phone banking or door knocking or donating or making sure they bring friends to the polls, all the things that you could do. Or calling their cousins or in-laws who live in a swing state if they don't to make sure that they go out and vote. That's what I did with my family when that's in Georgia. And I'll be doing that to my family again. That's in Georgia and North Carolina to make sure they go out and vote. It's important. Make sure to walk Tua to the polls. Make sure to walk Tua the polls. Oh, please. Oh, baby Gronk's gonna love this one. Oh, man. Seems many of you do not understand. It doesn't matter what you think, and it matters what they think. The normies. Did the 52% of undecided learn anything about her policies than before? Yeah, actually, probably. Yeah, Jane. Yeah, actually, yeah, probably. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. I learned that Donald Trump has after 9 years of running for the presidency has an idea about fixing the healthcare system he says that he's going to fix and is broken. He has concepts for an idea for a plan to fix our healthcare system, and we're going to do it, and we're going to do it really big and really great. But tonight seems like your analysis is less about what we think or they think, but how you think you would micromanage the campaign based on your own aesthetic notions. People hate you and Donald Trump. You ever think about that? How everybody hates you and Donald Trump? They hate you. We hate you. We hate you. You're not built different. You are different. You're weird. Goofball. We don't like you. Bring in your bullied at school ass to the function. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody likes you or Donald Trump. You're done. You're done. You're done. Chatter. 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 Look at what's trending on Twitter. Number one on trending on Twitter, cooked. Many people are saying this. They come to me and they say, Shark, he's cooked. There's no way he could be more cooked. They come to me and they say, Shark, this guy is done. He's finished. Flame broiled. They're cook. They've invented new ways to cook. He's so cooked. They come to me and they say, streamer, my streamer, sir. Are you ready for Madam President? Are you ready for Madam? They come to me and they say, sir, I've never seen a man so cooked. Cooked, Madam President, Springfield Abdul, the CNN. Oh, you know, this is people saying the CNN debate. The CNN debate was way worse than this. Fact check. They're eating the dogs. Concepts of a plan. Fired by 81. Laura Loomer, let her cook. Father God, I've seen what you've done for us. I've seen, they say you work in mysterious ways, but I have never been more cognizant of your hand in my entire life. Father God, this felt like a biblical moment. I've seen what you've done for us, and I couldn't be happier to know that you are the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings. Your mercy is boundless, and your glory is unspeakable. In your name we pray, amen. In your name we pray, amen. You just got coconut mauled. She did it. She did it. We did it, chat. For that orange fuck, it was like 15 9/11s. Oh, he's going down like a Boeing. We did it, chat. We got Biden out. We got Kamala in. We juiced that orange. Oh man. Oh, hey, babe. Babe. Hey. How you doing, girl? You're tired. Did you watch any of the debate? I don't want you to see a murder. She killed him. She killed him. She did what Thomas Crooks couldn't. She did what that shooter couldn't. She did what that shooter couldn't. She picked up where he left off. She finished the job. He is not leaving. He is not leaving. It happened in Pennsylvania too. He is not leaving Pennsylvania unwounded. Oh, like in a game when when the screen gets covered in blood when you're low health, heartbeat. He's dead. This is how I'm going to be reading the morning news tomorrow. This is how I'm going to be reading the morning news tomorrow. And the cherry on top is the Taylor Swift endorsement. Illegal Pants, thanks so much for the tier 1 for joining the frenzy and being incredibly pog. I appreciate you. Oh. Blue wave imminent. Blue wave imminent. All right, chat. Well, that was the debate. That was the debate. We debated. They debated hard. I'm going to tell you there is a zero. I'm not a betting man, but I would bet that there is a 0% chance that Trump agrees to another debate. It is, there's no way he's doing it. There is no way, no how he's agreeing to another one, dude. He is finished. There is no way he's going to accept another one after that. Because the next one's going to be like no muted mics. Oh, she could. Oh, she dog walked that. She walked them like a dog. Like a dog. He got baited like 1-2. She shook the treat bag, and that was talking about his rallies, and he started fuming. He started fuming. What is this?
And remember this, she is Biden.
We can't lie. Kamala Harris has not released her birth certificate proving that she is not Joe Biden. It's very possible. What did he know? What does he know that we don't? What does he know that we don't? Don't hide. Don't hide. I'll be coming for you soon, don't worry. Chat, did you see The Onion? Chat, did you see The Onion? Fact check. Trump, people don't leave my rallies. True, they're carried out in body bags. Oh my gosh. Wrong. They leave in body bags. Yo. Oh no. Oh no. What the actual fuck? Do you have no respect? These Democrats are so mean. Oh, I love the fact that finally we can bully conservatives. We can bully them. We can bully them. We can laugh at them. We can shit on them. And it feels so good. We can just bully them. We can treat them like they're dirt. Comedy is now illegal. Comedy is now finally there's comedy. This one is really funny. Wait, this one's hilarious. They're doing transgender surgeries on illegal aliens. Ooh. You get a new place. What happened to the aquarium? That is the wall that I used to that my desk was against, that I used to stream from. But above me was a leak, and so they're going to have to do work there. And so I moved this to the other side of the wall. So where you saw the aquarium and all the and all like the posters on the wall, they're just behind my computer now. That was kind of crazy, right? He said they're doing transgender surgeries on illegal aliens in jail. This is a riff on, I'm not sure if you saw this, but when he was at the New York Economic Forum, he said that the Democrats are now doing transgender surgeries on kids in school. He said that Americans are now sending their kids to school for days on end, and then the kids come back with transgender surgeries. And he wants to put a stop to it. It's even worse than the it's even worse than the like cats, like the like litter boxes in school bathrooms for the kids who identify as cats story. They're doing transgender surgeries on kids at school. They're doing transgenderism surgeries on illegal aliens in jail.
Based and red pilled?
So Ren, thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate you for the $5 tip. Conservatives be like, we want to subjugate 60% of you, but please don't be mean to us. Okay? Hey, listen, wait. You did hear him when he said that he's got your head, your heart, and every other part of your body, right? You did hear him when he said that, right? Every part? Every part. He's got your balls too. He's got it.
And as you deserve, a president who respects you, talks to you, and who levels with you, puts it right on the level, and who always has your best interests and has your back. I have your back, I have your heart, and I have every other part of your body. And as you,
I don't. Can you let go? Can you please let go?
I have your back, I have your heart, and I have every other part of your body.
You know they were like, I have no. They're clapping, but they have no clue what the hell that man just said. Look how sweaty he is when he says it too. It's so scary. Nasty bitch.
Is your back. I have your back, I have your heart, and I have every other part of your body.
Okay. Yeah, my man's sweating through that suit like crazy. I wish. Well, also, thank you everybody for the donations and the tips today. This money is going to be going to me purchasing the limited edition Trump trading card with a sweat-soaked piece of his knockout suit. They're calling it the knockout suit from when he debated Joe Biden. So I can hang it up on a gold diamond encrusted Cuban link chain and walk around with it. I can have a piece of our amazing former and future president. Thank you so much for the 50 bits, Nitros 420.